They called me a foreigner. They called me weak. They thought I'd bow and weep while England burned. Fools. You've heard of me, haven't you? The Spanish princess shipped across the sea, married off to England's golden boy, expected to smile, nod, and churn out heirs like I was Tudor livestock. Cute. Let me introduce myself properly, because history didn't always bother to. I'm Catherine of Aragon, daughter of Ferdinand and Isabella, the monarchs who united Spain and built an empire while the rest of Europe was still stabbing each other over dinner plates. At 3 years old, I was promised to England. At 15, I married Arthur Tudor. At 16, I buried him. Everyone assumed I'd scurry back to Spain, crownless and humiliated. Instead, I stayed. I waited. I survived years broke and ignored, while Henry VIII grew into his crown and figured out how to spell his own name. They doubted me then. They doubted me later. But when I married Henry in 1509, I wasn't just his wife, I was his equal. And when he abandoned England to play soldier in France, who ran the kingdom? Me. Regent. Commander. In 1513, I sent our army to crush the Scots at Flodden. James IV died on that field, and I sent Henry his bloody coat as a souvenir. That's what loyalty looks like. That's what power looks like. And yet years later, Henry decided he needed Anne Boleyn. Cute girl, sharp tongue, ambition bigger than her French hood. But let's be clear, you don't rewrite vows because you've got a wandering eye. God and law don't take a holiday because Henry got bored. I was crowned and anointed Queen of England. I am his one true queen, through storm, scandal, and slander. He could strip my title, steal my jewels, exile me from court. What he could never take was my crown in God's eyes, or in history's memory. People like to call me the tragic first wife, the woman who failed to give him a son. But I gave England Mary, a queen in her own right. I gave England loyalty, stability, and victory when its king was off chasing glory. Anne had her moment, Henry had his tantrums, but when the dust settled, my name still commands respect. So if you came here expecting a sob story, buckle up. You're about to meet Catherine of Aragon, survivor, strategist, queen, and I've got the receipts.